And Then Comes Summer by Tom Brenner, illustrated by Jamie Kim. When the days stretch out like a slow yawn, and leaves and grasses sparkle with dew, and the cheerful faces of Johnny Jump-Ups jump up, then throw on flip-flops and breathe the sweet air. When bumblebees bumble around in flowers, and warblers flit from tree to tree, and the air thrums with the sound of lawnmowers, then pump up your bike tires, dig out your helmet, and raise your seat. My, how you've grown! When the last class project is finished, and your cubby is cleaned out of cookie crumbs and eraser bits, and end-of-the-year hugs have been given, then swap out backpacks and notebooks for pitchers and cups. When daylight pushes back bedtimes and crickets crick crick in the evening air, and bugs as big as thumbs bang against the windows, then play hide and seek until darkness wins. When stores unfurl the stars and stripes, and flags wave from porches and cars, and the whole town seems wrapped in bunting, then dress up your bike and pedal to the parade. When bands march by, left, right, and all manner of floats float past, and scouts and pioneers toss candy, then grab your blanket and watch the night explode in colorful sprays. When every day is like a Saturday, and porches and lawns and sidewalks are playgrounds, and a familiar jingle interrupts the game, then race to be the first in line. Almond fudge, please. When the dog days of summer roll around, and it's so hot you're practically panting, and not even the sprinklers provide relief, then it's time to head to the lake. Roll down the window and smell the hot, dry grass. Shout your favorite songs at birds swooping across fields, and ask for the millionth time, "Are we there yet?" When the familiar sign appears at last, and the silver lake winks through the trees, and old friends run to greet you, then scramble out of the car, dash down to the beach, and swim till the sun is low and your lips are blue. And when dinner is over and stories have been told, and your fingers are sticky with marshmallow and chocolate, and the fire burns down to glimmering coals, then snuggle into your sleeping bag and plan tomorrow's adventures. The end. All right, boys and girls, it is time for our last art project of the school year. We are going to create a self-portrait of you rocking some shades, because your future is so bright, you gotta wear shades. Using ideas from the story or plans for your summer, you can fill your sunglasses with how bright your future looks. I am going to show you a girl version and a boy version, and you can follow along with whichever one you need to do. Now, first of all, you are welcome to use the template that I gave you and trace it. If you don't have a printer, you will have to draw it. I provided these 3 sheets with 3 different sunglass choices on all of them. You are welcome to use any of these to help you, or you can cut them out and use them right on your picture. I don't have a printer, so I am going to have to draw it. If you are using the template, cut it out, and you're going to put it in the very middle of your paper. Don't put it up high, because you need space for your hair, and you don't need as much space for the bottom of your face, because these are really big. So once you find more of the middle of your paper, you can trace those. If you have to draw them find the middle of your paper and make a slightly curved line all the way from side to side. Then find the middle of your sunglasses and make a very tiny little box. It's, I guess, more of a rectangle, but just a light little box there. That's going to tell you where you need to have your shades go. The end of this can be rounded off a little bit. Kind of put like 2 small curves for the end of your sunglasses there. And now remember, it's very important to always draw light, because this part, even for me, takes a few tries. So draw light at first. You're going to make a big U all the way to the middle. Now you can see it takes me a few tries before I really get it how I want. I'm going to do that on the other side too. You want these to be large. So if they're if they're really skinny, you're not going to fit much of a picture in there. So you see how it takes me a couple tries? When I finally have it where I want, then I'll go ahead and darken. I'm going to make a little line right there, that little tiny horizontal line, and then I'm going to get this side. And now all those light lines that I made, I can erase. All right, and then inside, we need a lens. The lens is just going to be the same as the outside, but you just need to go a little bit smaller. So right below this line, make another line and an arch going down like a big U so that you have the lens for your frames. This outside part would be your frame and this is the lens. Let's do that on this side. Notice how I didn't have it touch right here. That shouldn't touch. Otherwise the frame's broken. And then another arch going down that way, and then you have your sunglasses. The same thing would be true of the boys' sunglasses. However, if you have a different way you want to make your sunglasses, you go for it. Okay, now I will start working on some different versions of what you can do. The next thing we need is a nose. You can make your nose however you want. Then smiles. You can do lips if you'd like. We're just going to go right below the nose. If you're going to do lips, make a lip line, which would be kind of just a little smile, and then 2 bumps for your top lip, and 1 kind of squishy U for the bottom. There's your lip. You can also just do a smile. That's fine. When I'm doing just a smile, I kind of like to have a laughing line and a little chin line underneath because I think that looks kind of fun. Now it's sort of your choice on the shape you want to make for your face. Either way, you're going to start really far out on your lens, or I'm sorry, your sunglass frame here, and you can do more of a V if you want. See how it's coming a little bit more pointy, or you can go rounder. Doesn't matter to me. Start at your frame, go around your mouth, and go back up to your frame. This probably could have gone out wider, but I kind of think it looks fun when the sunglasses are a lot bigger than your face. So you make the choice of what makes you happy. Then we need a neck. 2 short little lines for your neck. Please remember that your neck is a lot thicker than you might think. It's not a teeny tiny little pole that your head is resting on. If you want to do a shirt, close that up for a collar line and make some shoulders that go down to the page if you have room. Now let's say you want something more like a tank top. Do shoulders first and then make 2 lines by the shoulders and a curved line around your neck. but not right by the neck, and then it will look like a tank top. All right, let's talk about hair. There is a lot of different ways you can do hair. I just want to say that no matter what, I need you to go up really high. I know you're going to want to go really close to your sunglasses, but you're going to make it look like you have a flat head and no forehead. You got to go up way higher than seems right. So let's say you just kind of want something sort of basic like this, maybe some little zigzags. Now you see how it probably looks to you like maybe I went up too high. I don't have the forehead in there yet, so that's why it looks like that. Now I'm going to go in a little bit further from my sunglasses, and I'm going to make my forehead line, which is just kind of a fun little zigzag line that I'm making. See, now it doesn't look like it's up too high, right? So if you gave this a try and it looks like this is down too far and you don't have much of a head, maybe try that again and go up higher. Same with girls. You are still going to want to start at the end of your sunglasses, and you're going to go up really high. I know it looks strange. I almost look like I just turned myself into an alien. That's a good thing. It should look like it's too high. So now I am going to make a kind of triangle right above my sunglasses. Do you see how it looks like my hair has been parted now? And now underneath the sunglasses, or I should say behind, right over here, I'm going to finish my hair and make a line that goes all the way down. See that? Now it looks like I have a lot of hair behind those sunglasses, and I don't need to worry about eyes at all because they're being shaded by our sunglasses. Now, one of the things that you can do to your hair before we decide what to put in those sunglasses is make some line designs, and this is very up to you. Instead of coloring in your hair, you can just make some designs. So, for example, I could split my hair in a few different spots. Not a lot, I'm just splitting it a little bit here. And then inside there, make some designs. Now, I know it is really hard to stay big sometimes when you're making designs like this. Try your best not to draw teeny tiny lines. It's going to take you forever to fill that in. Keep it big and simple. Spread your lines out really far.
I love my classes. I got a crazy teacher who wears dark glasses. Things are going great, and they're only getting better.
Now it's time to think about what you might like to put inside of your lenses. Think about things from the book that you saw, things that you see for your future. Your future is so bright, you gotta wear shades.
And only getting better. I'm doing all right. Getting good grades, future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. I gotta wear shades.
When you have everything drawn, outline all of your pencil lines with Sharpie and then erase sneaky pencil lines.
Things are going great, and they're only getting better.
All right, boys and girls, when it comes to coloring this in, it's up to you what materials you want to use. You can use markers, crayons, colored pencils, watercolor. It's totally your choice. However, you do not have to do the hair. If we put these fun designs in there, you can actually leave it white and color the rest. So just watch me for a few minutes to see what I mean.
Well, I'm heavenly blessed and worldly wise. I'm a peeping Tom. X-ray eyes, things are going great, and they're only getting better. I'm doing alright, getting good grades, the future's so bright. I gotta wear shades, I gotta wear shades.
Alright, boys and girls, so now that you can see how cool it looks to have your hair black and white with that bright background and everything else colored in, take a second to just see if there's anything that you should be filling in with more black or adding as more design. So like, for example, I think that I put very little in here at the moment where I could add some stuff now, and I am not going to do it with pencil first. I am just going to use my Sharpie right away.
I study nuclear science, I love my classes, I got a